Understanding Soup from Scratch, a guide for English learners. Hello, and welcome to today's English learning session. In this video, we're going to explore the phrase, soup from scratch. This is a common expression in English, especially in cooking contexts. Understanding such phrases is not just about the words, but also about the culture and practices behind them. So, let's dive in and unravel the meaning of soup from scratch. Soup from scratch might sound a bit puzzling at first. Let's break it down. Soup, a liquid dish, typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc., in stock or water. From scratch, this is the key part of our phrase. From scratch means to start from the beginning, to create something from the basic ingredients or components, without using any pre-made or pre-prepared elements. So, when we say, soup from scratch, we're talking about making soup by starting with the most basic ingredients, like vegetables, meat, and broth, instead of using a pre-made or canned soup. Why is this phrase important in English-speaking cultures? 1. Emphasis on freshness and effort. Making something from scratch is often associated with extra effort and a higher quality result. It suggests a homemade, wholesome approach to cooking. 2. Contrast with convenience foods. In many English-speaking countries, there's a significant market for convenience foods. Therefore, making something from scratch can also imply a choice to avoid processed or ready-made options. 3. Expression of skill or passion. Someone who makes soup, or any other dish, from scratch, might be seen as skilled in cooking or passionate about making food in a traditional, authentic way. How do you use this phrase in everyday conversation? Here are a few examples. I made chicken noodle soup from scratch last night, and it was delicious. Do you usually buy bread, or do you make it from scratch? Learning to cook from scratch has really improved my culinary skills. Notice that from scratch can be used for any kind of cooking or creation process, not just soup. I hope this video helps you understand the phrase, soup from scratch. It's more than just a culinary term. It reflects a preference for homemade, traditional cooking. Keep practicing your English, and soon you'll be understanding and using phrases like this with ease. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next session.